Once again, welcome back to the Wrestling Professor. Thank you for joining us. My name is the Professor. Today we'll be talking a little bit about hardcore wrestling. I want my hardcore wrestling back. If you're like me and you grew up watching the Attitude Era in WWE and you also were watching ECW, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. As you see from the screen in front of you, I do have the genius on there, and I do believe he is a genius, Paul Heyman, a man who was before his time in the wrestling world. ECW, if you just subscribe to the WWE Network, then you can watch all their pay-per-views on there as well as all their matches. And you know, this message is really just kind of a rant going out to Vince McMahon and the big shots at WWE and where's my tables? Where's my ladders? And don't give me, oh, you have the Money in the Bank match. That's not hardcore. I want to see blood. I want to see broken bones, not fake injuries like little Seth Robin. That's what his name should be. Little Seth Robin, he's hurt again, whatever. I do have here with me today, I'm happy to say, a good friend of mine. He flew in from India. His name is Indiana Iglua. Is that right? Did I pronounce that right? Oh, yes, you did. Thank you very much. So happy to be here, Professor, on your show today. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to call you Indy, okay? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come again. Anyways, the babyface there, John Cena, it's boring. It's over with. The Professor definitely, I think they need to bring back some of the guys from back in the day. Because I definitely don't see a whole lot of that in the new blood. Kevin Sullivan, Sandman. If you're not familiar with the hardcore type of wrestling, I've got some clips here at the end of this video that you're going to love, and you're going to see why I'm ranting about this. It seems like every wrestler, even the bad guys, the heels, it seems like they're corporate. Yeah, bring this idiot back. Matt Hardy, he's doing something new on TNA, but wow, he's got a pretty good gimmick now. Bring him and his drug-headed brother back, and let's see what they can do. They were the Team Extreme at one time, and famous for ladder matches, and did a really good job. So, anyways, I haven't seen a whole lot of blood matches. Rod Van Dam, he was ECW champion. He was WCW and WWE as well. Just a tremendous wrestler. He's kind of like Paul Heyman in my eyes. He is before his time. Some of the athletic moves and things that he did off the top rope, you're just now seeing today. It was amazing back when he did it, and for us guys that have been watching wrestling for many years and seen the true wrestling, the Attitude Era, and seen ECW, this guy here definitely overrated. Don't bring him back, please, for the love of God. This guy either. This guy here can jump off the top of buildings and so forth, but New Jack definitely was overrated at ECW time, in the Professor's opinion. So, there are several great wrestlers today. AJ Styles, as I've mentioned in my other videos, he's tremendous, and he can go hardcore. If you've ever watched some of his old videos, he's went hardcore in TNA before, and a little bit of part of ECW. Paul Heyman had just about all the legends of wrestling that you would call them today. He had them one time in ECW. That's where they arranged for him. And you'll see a lot of them in this clip. Rhino, was recently SmackDown Tag Team Champion. There he is. Recently held the titles, and he started in ECW. A lot of the greats, Stone Cold Steve Austin, who is famous during the Attitude Era. He's still in the wrestling. He still has his podcast. If you get a chance, check that out. Steve Austin podcast or Steve Austin Unleashed. So basically it just comes down to bring the hardcore back. Vince, do it. Do it. Do it. It needs to be done. WWE, they've been around so long because they've kept things fresh. I just think that they've went so far off the beaten path with the babyface era that it really needs to. They need to tighten things up. I mean, look at these matches. I really hope. I want you guys to listen to me because what the professor says is gold. However, I want you to watch these clips. Just look at this. Taz right through the ring. Oh my God! You don't see it anymore, guys. I mean, what's it going to take? What is it going to take to get my fix on hardcore? Do I have to keep putting on these old clips and that? I've seen this stuff. The Sandman with a ladder. Oh my God! You guys remember Joey Styles? He was fantastic. Do you remember him, Oompa Loompa? Oh yes, I did very much so. Thank you, Professor. Anyways, I just wanted to put this rant on here. I wanted to show air's overrated. He can jump off a building. It's about all he can do. Anyways, I want fire. Where's my fire in the face? Where's my Inferno matches? And there is a fix for hardcore guys. And that's what I want to talk about next. Lucha Underground is a wrestling organization that has been out. They're on their third season now. It's got a lot of new wrestlers on there that you've never heard of. There are a few from the independent ticket. There are some that were on the big show, WWE. Alberto Del Rio, he's in season 2 and season 1, I believe. Rey Mysterio Jr., he's definitely a superstar on this. So Lucha Underground, it's very hard to see unless you have some certain channels on the internet, and then there's never a time listing on when that shows up. But I have a new, and you're going to hear it here first from the professor. Lucha Underground, March 15th. Write this down, folks. March 15th. Lucha Underground, season 1 and 2, you will be able to watch on Netflix. And I'm telling you guys, I'm sorry I don't have any video for Lucha Underground. There are some on the net, I heard, and I'll get some of that later, and I'm going to tie that in with the video that I post about New Japan Wrestling, Independent, and Lucha. But listen, if you need your hardcore fix, and you want to go back to the old way, and you want to see some stuff that you haven't seen in a long time, Lucha Underground. Get Netflix, watch it. Help these guys grow. We need these guys on prime time. They've got the money. I tell you, when you watch this, if you've never watched the show, the drama and the way that they set everything in motion is just absolutely fantastic. Each episode costs so many thousands and thousands of dollars. It's filmed there in the temple, Del Rayo, and I'm sure I didn't pronounce that right, but Del Rayo, Gay Rayo, whatever you want to call him. He was, he's a mastermind. He's another Vince McMahon, in my opinion. He acts as a villain. He's a heel on there, which is great. I like to see the owners as heels if they can play the part. Vince McMahon, a great heel. Stephanie McMahon, along with Triple H, he's a great heel as well. Shane McMahon, no, he's not a heel. He's always a babyface. Even when he tried to pull that stunt where he bought what did he buy? What did he? Oh, he didn't buy anything, huh? Daddy's money. That's right. Daddy's money bought WCW. He wasn't a good heel at that time, but A for effort, Shane. Whatever. Anyways, owners, manager, heels, they're the way to go. Would much rather see them. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of put my rant out there. I need my hardcore fix. I need to see some blood. I need to see some guts. March 15th, check out Lucha Underground. You heard it first here from the professor. Peace out.